Welcome back, everyone, to episode 1 of my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke Let's Play. So, if you have not seen the last episode explaining all of the rules of a Nuzlocke, be sure to go to that. I will add an annotation on the screen. So yeah. I'd like to apologize beforehand because this video may be extremely laggy, as in the frames are freezing and everything, and there's nothing I can do about it because I'm cheap and I can't buy any good recording or editing software. Alright. So, we just got Professor Oak here telling us about Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, this is a post-commentary because OBS, for some reason, does not have... I don't know what the word is. It cannot pick up my voice, like it's cutting out and everything. I tried lowering the noise gate, but it still was cutting out like half of my words. So... yeah. I just gave my rival the name Gary to make things less complicated, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, as you see here, the lighting is kind of terrible. I'm gonna fix that in a few seconds. Just wait. There we go. And you might notice the music is kind of terrible also. And that's again crappy recording software and crappy editing software. I'm sorry, guys. I will try to fix it in the future in the next episode, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, so now we're in Professor Oak's lab with Gary, and we're gonna pick our starters. Now, one of the kind of like side rules of a Nuzlocke is that it technically doesn't really start until you get access to Pokeballs. So for example, if any Pokemon die before you get Pokeballs, then it doesn't count. Like, versus your rival, there's nothing really you can do if your rival's Pokemon has better stats. And if you get an encounter, as in, like for example, on Route 1, and you don't have Pokeballs, there's like nothing you can do. So that's why you the game technically doesn't start until you get Pokeballs, and then your Pokemon start dying and stuff. Yeah. Fixing all my options here. I'm pretty sure I didn't set them right. Like, I didn't press confirm, but I didn't see where it said confirm on here, so I just clicked cancel. I don't know. Alright, so now our rival wants to fight us. Now, the reason I chose a Bulbasaur is because, one, I always choose Squirtle, and I'm getting kind of tired of Squirtle. 2, Charmander is probably going to die really soon because all the gyms, pretty much all of the gyms, most of the gyms in this region have a type advantage over him, so he's probably eventually going to die. And with Bulbasaur, he has an advantage over a good amount of the gyms, so, and I think he'll last longer. See that nickname I gave him? Yeah. You know, like sore, like Bulbasaur. He's sore. You know? Never mind. Alright, so there my Bulbasaur dies, but it doesn't count because I don't have Pokeballs yet, and like if your rival's Pokemon has better stats than you in the first battle, there's nothing really you can do about it. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone's Bulbasaur dies if they chose it, unless they get a lucky critical hit. Yeah, anyways. There goes Gary. Smell you later! Alright. See, I don't know if this is showing up for you guys, like how laggy this is. Like the frames just randomly freezing. Maybe it's just how I'm viewing it on Movie Maker. Maybe it's better on YouTube. So here's my first battle. But I can't catch it again because I don't have Pokeballs. Yeah. There we go. Rattata is dead. So, continuing up to Viridian City through Route 1. Still laggy as ever. And we come across a Pidgey. And of course I'm going to kill it for experience. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be cutting out the battles, like, most of the battles. But I like to record everything, mostly everything. So like you guys know I'm not cheating or anything, like, if one of my Pokemon dies, then while I'm training, you guys will know. I'll just, like, cheat it out. Alright, you guys probably didn't see it there, but I just did a really awesome cutscene where I walked into a Pokemon Center, and a split second later, I was out of it. But you know, cheap ass software. You can't do nice things with that, now can you? So I just did another cutscene there, and we're back at Professor Oak's lab to deliver his drugs. And now he's gonna give us a magic red box to keep us quiet about his drugs. And here's Gary Oak. He missed out on the drugs. So now me and Gary have to do this old man's dirty work and collect data for his Pokédex. See here, we just got Pokeballs, so now the game has officially started. If my Pokemon dies, I have to release it. The first Pokemon I see, I have to catch. I don't have to. It's the only encounter I get. Unless it's a dupe's clause, so yeah. And you probably didn't see it there either. I did another cutscene from that lab to the Oak residence. Got our town map. And now we're back on Route 1. Going to get my first encounter. Now, there is a Pokemon I wanted on Route 22, which is the route west of Viridian City. So what I did was, I went to every route possible from Viridian and Palette, and I tried to catch as much of a variety as I could to maximize the chance of getting the Pokemon I wanted on Route 22. If you know what I mean, then you'll see. So basically here, I'm catching Rattata. So now I have a Rattata. If I run into it on Route 22, then I can skip it because it's Dupe's Claws, you know? Yeah. So I have to give this Pokemon a nickname also. And I cut to where I name it. So, if you guys don't get this reference, you were probably born yesterday. Alright, so now we're back in Viridian City, and I don't know why I put this in the video, but this old man is going to give us a tutorial of how to catch Pokemon. Yeah, he's catching that weed. Oh. Searching very slowly for a Pokeball. He doesn't even weaken it. I think it's funny how, like, he doesn't send out a Pokemon, he's just standing there where the Pokemon's supposed to be. So, like, is he a Pokemon then? Does he have, like, the get off my lawn attack? Yeah. He gives us Teachy TV, which no one ever uses because, I mean, everyone knows how to play this game already. So we're going up to Route 2. Ever so laggy. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I'll try to fix it next episode, but as of now, just bear with me. I think I've already encountered a Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. A Pidgey. So this is my encounter for Route 2. And I'm going to try to catch it. Because, you know, you need Pokemon. So we got Chucky versus Pidgey. Who's going to win? Place your bets now. Wow. GG, close fight. It almost got away there, guys. You see that? Alright, so now we have Pidgey in our Pokedex. Which no one even cares about the Pokedex, except Professor Oak. So now, you give it a nickname. I name it Flying KFC. Because it's like a chicken, but it's flying. You know? Alright, and here, I'm going to get my encounter in Viridian, and it's laggy. I'm just walking through the grass right now, guys, don't worry. And a Pikachu. I promise I didn't do any special cuts there, or special editing, but yeah, Pikachu was my first encounter in Viridian. I was surprised, because there's literally a 5% chance of seeing Pikachu, so it's the rarest Pokemon in Viridian. I thought I was stuck with a Caterpie or something, but a Pikachu? That's pretty nice. Alright, I'm warning you guys ahead of time, this battle is extremely long. Like, I think it's the longest battle all this episode. Just trying to whittle down this Pikachu's HP, and I'm paralyzed, so like half the time I won't be able to attack. So if I haven't already, I'll put an annotation on the screen to skip to where I catch this dang Pikachu. Alright? Alright, done deal. Alright, so if you're still watching this, I tried throwing a Pokeball, but after this one I only have 2 left. And I know Pikachu has a high catch rate. Like, it's hard to catch. So I was like, oh great, might as well lower it down to red health. Now one of the hard things about catching Pokemon on a Nuzlocke is that, well, the hardest thing of all Nuzlockes, or of all aspects of a Nuzlocke, is critical hits. Critical hits will destroy you, they will kill you, and they will prevent you from catching Pokemon. So if I got a critical hit right there, I would have not been able to catch that Pikachu, because I would have killed it. And you always have to monitor your Pokemon's health, make sure they're not too low, and critical hit range. Alright, anyways. So, we got a Pikachu. And of course, I'm going to name it Cliche, because it's a cliche that I have a Pikachu in a Kanto Let's Play. Alright, so here, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the speed is ×4. You should like hear all the sounds and stuff going by really quickly. I'm just doing a quick training montage, I guess you can call it, to get my Pikachu up. Oh, I was supposed to cut that out. Well, you guys get to see the inside of Pokemon Center now. Alright. So, yeah. Try to get my Pikachu up to level 8, I think, here. Just training weak Pokemon on Route 2. Now the reason, you might be asking yourself, why is he trying to get his Pikachu up to level 8? Well, that's a good question, you. And you will see very soon. You know, that first battle against my rival was kinda humiliating. Like, you can't let your rival beat you on the first battle. So, I need to get my revenge. Train overpowered Pikachu to wreck his whole entire team. Now, this training went by faster than expected. Oh, it was only like 30 minutes to get Pikachu up a few levels. It was still pretty long, but I thought it'd be like hours. Hopefully I can get the versus Seeker soon. No, it's not soon. I know where it is. You have to get it in Vermilion, but that'll help me with training a lot. And because I don't have a level limit, I can basically train my Pokemon to level 100 and not worry about any deaths. But, you know, who has the time for that, guys? I sure don't. Alright. So, just zapping up these rats and birds. Ever so slowly. It's ever so. What's the term? Ever so slowly, right? I have no idea, guys. Anyways, this Pikachu has static. I think all of them do, but static is really good because if a foe attacks you with a physical attack, they have a chance of getting paralyzed. Which is really good because if they're paralyzed, they will always move last, even if they use something like Quick Attack. I think. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so my Pikachu is almost to my desired level for it, for this upcoming quote-unquote boss fight. I consider it a boss fight. Yeah. So at this point, we pretty much one-shot every Pidgey and almost every Rattata. So I'm like, wow, this Pikachu's getting really leveled up. So now he's level 8, and now we're on Route 22. Now first things first, on Route 22, I need to get my encounter, and here I got pretty lucky. Right away I got the Pokemon I wanted. Again, didn't do any special editing to cut to where I got it. But yeah, I was pondering there whether to use an attack or not. It's only level 2 and my Bulbasaur is level 7, so a tackle might have one-shot it. I wasn't very sure, so I took a chance to do a Pokeball, and it got it. I got pretty lucky there. And this Mankey, I will be naming, wait for it, Norris. Now, you might be asking yourself, what does Norris mean? It means Chuck Norris, guys. But I already have a Pokemon named Chuck E, so I just named it Norris. Kinda looks like a Norris, too. Alright, so, if you haven't noticed already, I'm fighting my rival on Route 22. Now, he has a level 9 Pidgey and a level 9 Charmander, depending on what you chose as your starter type. Now, the reason I was training up my Pikachu really high was because it was probably the only thing that can really do anything to Gary. Like my Bulbasaur is weak to flying and fire, so I was going to train him up. Rattata, pretty bad Pokemon. And Pidgey, I'd have to train it to at least level 10 to have an advantage over his Pidgey. Otherwise, it would probably just be trading hits, and I'd get unlucky and die. Alright, so I used Thunder Wave here to paralyze it, to try to make it attack less, make its attacks less frequent. But usually I only paralyze them if they're bulky and they take a while to kill, or if they're quicker than me. So I need to, you know, get the upper hand. So here I use a potion, even though he was at level, he had 10 HP still. I don't want to take any chances, because if I attacked and he got a critical hit, Pikachu would have died. Alright, so here, you might have noticed, I missed twice in a row, but I was getting pretty mad there. But it was kind of fair because he got paralyzed twice. But yeah, I don't get how... See, it missed for a third time. But I don't see how one sand attack lowers your accuracy that much to make it miss 3 times. So here my Pikachu is getting kind of low. I didn't want to heal up again, so I switched into my Bulbasaur. I knew Charmander wouldn't get an Ember off or whatever he has right now because he was paralyzed, and it would be kind of smart of him to use Ember while switched out on the Pikachu, but he would have no way of knowing. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a helpful comment, and please give me your feedback and advice for all this technology troubles I'm having. Hope to see you next episode, and take care, Polar Bears.